Viewers, Cyclone Montha is intensifying rapidly over the South Bay of Bengal and, in fact, as we speak, moving northward towards Andhra Pradesh coast. Now, Andhra Pradesh has issued red and orange alerts across 23 districts with the heaviest rain and winds expected along the coastal belt from where the southeast area, the cyclonic storm is actually coming inland. Now, these areas include the Kakinada beach, Konasima, East and West Godavari regions and Visakhapatnam as well. The state administration, meanwhile, has placed NDRF and SDRF teams on standby. That's not it. It's also set up control rooms and has moved relief material to vulnerable areas as we speak. Odisha, meanwhile, is also bracing for very heavy rainfall over its Ganjam, Gajapati and southern districts, while Tamil Nadu in the south and Puducherry are also expected to see windspread rain, squally winds and rough seas over the next 2 odd days. Meanwhile, fishermen, speaking of fishermen across these regions, they have been strictly advised not to venture into the Bay of Bengal until conditions improve. Meanwhile, sea conditions will remain very rough to high with a possible storm surge of about 1 meter above the normal tide near the landfall zone. Furthermore, authorities are urging residents in low-lying areas to stay alert, avoid travel along the coast, and of course, to follow official advisories. Meanwhile, we trace the cyclonic storm for you right here. Now, viewers, currently the storm has not made landfall. It's expected to make landfall in Andhra Pradesh at the Kakinada beach later this evening. From there, it will proceed towards Maharashtra. Very interestingly here, at the time of landfall, viewers, the wind speeds could read anywhere between 90 to 100 kilometers an hour, gusting up to even 110 kilometers with very heavy to extreme rainfall expected across the coastal regions. Now, as I was just mentioning, Andhra's coastal regions are most at risk with the Kakinada beach, where the cyclone Montha is in fact expected to make landfall. Andhra is expected to face the worst image of the cyclone. The state government has already issued red alerts for several districts, urging residents to, in fact, leave low-lying areas and evacuate. As I was telling, the most affected districts include Kakinada, which is somewhere right here, where the cyclone is in fact expected to make landfall around this evening. But not just districts in Andhra Pradesh, but districts in other affected states like Telangana, Jaishankar, Bhupali, Mulugu in Telangana. Orange alerts have also been sounded in Tamil Nadu, where we are already seeing a pattern of rain. Meanwhile, in West Bengal, southern districts are also experiencing heavy rains and gusty winds.
भारत मौसम विभाग ने साइक्लोन मोंथा को लेकर कई राज्यों के लिए एडवाइजरी जारी की है। इस बात करने के लिए मेरे साथ हैं डायरेक्टर जनरल भारत मौसम विभाग के डॉक्टर एम महापात्रा। एनडीटीवी में आपका स्वागत है। ये तस्वीर है, ये लाइव तस्वीर है साइक्लोन मोंथा की।
ये साइक्लोन मोंथा की लाइव अपडेट है। इसे आप देख रहे हैं कि ब्लैक लाइन जो है इसका जो गतिपथ अभी तक है, रेड लाइन जो है इसमें हम दिखाते हैं कि आने वाले दिन में साइक्लोन मोंथा कैसे मूव करेगा। इसमें दिखाई दे रहा है कि ये साइक्लोन मोंथा धीरे धीरे उत्तर उत्तर पश्चिम दिशा में गति करते हुए काकीनाडा के आसपास आंध्र प्रदेश कोस्ट को हिट करेगा 28 इवनिंग और नाइट के टाइम पर। जब ये हिट करेगा इसका विंड स्पीड होगा 90 टू 100 किलोमीटर पर आवर, गस्टिंग टू 110 किलोमीटर पर आवर। ये जो विंड स्पीड है इसको एक सीवियर साइक्लोन स्टॉर्म का विंड स्पीड बोला जाता है। ये विंड स्पीड में पेड़ गिर सकता है, ट्री ब्रांचेस ब्रेकअप हो सकता है, टेलीफोन लाइन्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन लाइन्स, पावर लाइन्स माने डैमेज हो सकता है पार्शियली। और इसके साथ साथ जो स्लम्स है, थेचड हाउसेस है, इसमें लार्ज स्केल डैमेज हो सकता है। और इसके साथ साथ जब ये साइक्लोन लैंडफॉल होगा, इसके साथ साथ स्टॉर्म सर्ज 1 मीटर हाइट का आने का संभावना है आंध्र कोस्ट के तटीय इलाका में टाइडल वेव के ऊपर। और इसमें लो लाइंग एरिया में सालाइन वाटर इनलेशन हो सकता है कल तक। और इसमें कुछ इलाका में हेवी टू वेरी हेवी रेनफॉल यानी 20 सेंटीमीटर तक बारिश हो सकता है। और कुछ इलाका में भी 20 से 30 सेंटीमीटर बारिश होने का संभावना है, जिसको हम एक्सट्रीमली हेवी रेनफॉल वार्निंग दिए हैं। वो एक्सट्रीमली हेवी रेनफॉल की वजह से जो लो लाइंग एरिया है वहाँ फ्लडिंग हो सकता है।
What is the progress of the system itself, and when are you expecting landfall to happen?
Yeah, Umaji, see, as of now, the latest update is that cyclone is situated. This cyclone Montha is situated around 500 kilometers southeast of Visakhapatnam, and it is traveling at a rate of almost 17 kilometers per hour. So at this rate, we expect it to cross the coastline between 28 to 30 hours if it maintains the same speed. So we are expecting that by tomorrow late night or day after tomorrow early morning, it is expected to cross the coast between Machilipatnam to Visakhapatnam in and around Kakinada. That is the latest update. And the wind speed is expected to be from 90 to 100 kilometers, reaching up to 110 kilometers per hour. So that is the latest what we have on the cyclone Montha.
So Andhra Pradesh has, of course, a lot of experience in handling these kind of cyclone situations. There was Cyclone Hudhud when Mr. Chandrababu Naidu himself was the chief minister. What are the specific measures that you are putting in place? At that time, I remember Visakhapatnam took the big hit during Cyclone Hudhud more than 10 years ago. And this time around, what are you doing to minimize the losses, and what are your targets? I know that zero life loss is your is the target that the chief minister has set.
Yeah. See, Honorable Chief Minister has been reviewing every 3 hours. He has been holding teleconference and video conference with all the staffs. We have a real-time governance center in Amravati. From there, the Honorable Chief Minister and all the ministers and the concerned officers are reviewing the situation. A senior state-level officer has been nominated for each of the 17 districts, and 2 senior officers have been nominated as the zonal officers. So we are getting regular update on the movement of the cyclone. All the areas which are likely to be affected, they are being made known. And we have a system of this village and ward secretariat in which up to the village, there is a secretariat in which we are passing on the information. And then the minor tanks which are likely to be breached, then all the power and telecom infrastructure which are likely to be affected, the roads which are likely to be affected. So on a real-time basis, we are able to get the information. And now we are passing on these messages to the public. So people are being made aware that which are the villages which are likely to be evacuated. The places, the cyclone shelters, the relief centers have already been identified.
The cyclone Montha now lies over south, west and adjoining west central Bay of Bengal and is about 750 kilometers south of Gopalpur, and it is likely to move northwestward and intensify into a severe cyclonic storm by the morning of 28th October, and it is likely to continue to move further northwestward and likely to cross Andhra Pradesh coast between Machilipatnam and Kalingapatnam around Kakinada during evening or night of 28th October.
साइक्लोन अभी मंथा जो नाम है साइक्लोन आ रहा है बे ऑफ बंगाल में, वो आंध्र का जो काकीनाडा में वो फॉल करेगा। लेकिन जो फॉल होगा, जैसे फॉल का स्थल पर जैसे नुकसान करेगा, हमारा जो मालकानगिरी, उड़ीसा का साउथ मालकानगिरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, रायगढ़ कोरापुट डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, उसमें से भी कोई बारिश तो होगा और हवा भी चलेगा, लेकिन ज़्यादा नुकसान होने वाला नहीं है। फिर भी हमने सारी तैयारी कर चुके हैं।